Good morning and welcome to the Crafty Canary for your tip on Tuesday. Today I have something a little bit different. I have a friend here with me. This is Jennifer and she's going to give us some beauty tips. So Jennifer, tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Well, let's see. First of all, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much for having me over, for wanting me to speak with you and your audience about these beauty tips. I'm very honored, so thank you.
You're welcome. We're glad to have you.
Yeah, so, and by no means am I the expert, by any means.
Much more than me though.
No, I wouldn't say that. So, really, I would say that's a broad topic. Beauty tips, that's a broad topic. It can encompass so many different factors. I looked it up, the beauty industry is about $650 billion. So that's a lot of money. And so really, honestly, you can spend as much or as little as you want to in the beauty industry, like little tips here and there. I think for each of us, beauty looks different. So let's say when I think of beauty, I may see someone on social media and I think, oh, they got it together, look at their X, Y, and Z. Or maybe we see someone on TV or whatever we imagine in our head, I think, kind of forms this idea of beauty and what that should look like, right? So I think we can go down a lot of different avenues for getting that maybe specific appearance that we think is beauty or beautiful. So I do think, and let me give you some practical things, and then I do want to close with one that is the trump of all trumps, the trump of all cards, the finale, okay?
All right, well, before you get there, tell us a little bit about what you do. You have a business in the beauty industry, so what is it that you do?
So my business is called 940 Essentials Ink Spa. And what I get to do is I offer medical and cosmetic pigmentation services, basically tattooing services. So medical in the aspect, I have clients that come in and they need areolas post mastectomies. They need scar concealing or camouflaging post surgeries or accidents or wounds. So get to do that.
That must be so rewarding for you because that really helps the person feel better about how they look and about who they are.
Absolutely. There is nothing like it. I mean, to me, it is truly where my heartbeat is. I have a passion for that. I love it when I see women who have gone through a long journey feel more like themselves again, more whole, more like themselves. And beauty really, like I had mentioned earlier to you, it's just enhancing your own natural beauty. There's nothing more than that. All the things that we're doing, all the little things that we can do, it just enhances your own natural beauty. So the medical aspect of that, the pigmentation services, and there's also, I do cosmetic pigmentation. So let's say brow services or lip pigmentation, and teeth whitening, little things like that, just kind of fun. And that's the fun portion of it too. So both of them truly can complement each other, which is always kind of fun. I just enjoy seeing people just happy, leaving the place just happy or just kind of excited,
So what tips would you offer us, maybe even at different stages in our lives? How would you help us to feel better about ourselves and how we look?
Oh, that's a good question. So, I think you and I know it's different earlier on. Let's say you have kids. You're in the throes of little ones and their schedule and trying to just keep up with it all. Trying to manage what's going on,
and you're lucky if you get a shower sometimes.
That's it. That's what I'm saying. I had my pajamas on until 6 p.m. that night, and I thought, do I keep wearing them? Do I not? I don't even know.
Yeah.
So I think, let's say an example like that, I would probably say, hey, just keep yourself together. Just get on a routine. Maybe it's just your hygiene. Just kind of just take care of yourself. Do what you can do. That's basically it. I mean, we're just trying to survive, all right? We're trying to survive during that time. And most of the time throughout our life too.
Yeah.
but trying to survive. And I think, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up if, you know, you like I said, we compare ourselves, and that we're our worst enemy. We're our worst critic in so many ways. So just enjoy where you are at that season in your life. And maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's, you know, brushing your hair. You know, maybe it's just kind of just doing the simple things to kind of make you feel good and normal again. You know, and maybe let's say you're starting a career off and you have a demanding job. You're trying to learn the ropes and you're stressed out and you don't have a lot of time because you're spending so much time just learning all the tidbits of a new job. You know, maybe, and you don't have a lot of time. And so maybe during the slivers of time that you do have, maybe it's get your nails done. You know, maybe it's getting some teeth whitening strips. You know, I mean, simple things. And that's really what I want to throw out is simple things that we can do. You know, let's say you have teenagers and you're running them around everywhere, them and their friends, which is so fun. And yet at the same time, you know, you don't have a lot of time. That's kind of the theme is we don't have a lot of time.
It's life these days in
Where's
this
the
modern
time?
culture. Yeah.
Where does the time go? So, you know, maybe with that, maybe it's just sneaking away to maybe get a pedicure or a facial or something that makes you feel okay, just relaxed and calm, and continue on with your daily routine. You know, there's different stages. You know, if you're let's say older and taking care of a loved one that might be living with you, you know, let's just say you're continually serving someone else, you know, maybe that looks different too. So I think at different stages of our lives, we just kind of having those little small tidbits of things. Maybe it's wanting to get your lashes done, or I don't know, maybe get a spray tan. And there's so many different things that you can incorporate into the little beauty tidbits that we think, oh, okay. Some things that we enjoy, but some things we're always on the back burner sometimes, it seems like, you know. And I think that, and that's fine. That's totally fine because we want to be serving someone else. But when the time comes and we have those little bits of, hey, I got an extra 30 minutes. What do I want to do? I want to go for a walk.
Yeah.
I want to go for a walk. Yeah. So
Well, you also mentioned that you talked to your husband and son to kind of get a guy's perspective on this, and they had some pretty surprising answers. What did they offer for you?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let me just kind of preface that with, I asked some colleagues of mine in the beauty industry the same question. I proposed the same question to them of their advice or their 3 beauty tips. And I got so many different things from get your lashes, put your hair up in a ponytail, make sure that you have your handbag accessories with, you know, your shoes match. I mean, so many different things that they thought, you know, make sure. The consensus though with that is, okay, just like your mom tells you, get your rest, drink your water, but stay out of the sun. And use sunscreen. And so I truly believe that too. So that is a huge one. That was a broad one. But
and really, it's about taking care of yourself. And the more we take care of ourselves, the better we'll feel, which means the better we'll also look.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Just take care of yourself. And it's not just, I think so many times people think it's the outside, right? But beauty needs to encompass, I believe, the mental, the emotional, the physical, all of it together, because they all complement one another, actually. But you know, your question was, what did my guys say? So my 20-year-old son, I did not expect this, but he totally nailed this. He totally nailed it. And I asked him, I said, so Jesse, you know, how would you, when you think of beauty, what do you think? And this right here is the trump of everything. He nailed it, my 20-year-old. He said, a smile.
Wow.
It doesn't cost anything. You don't even have to go any place. Just a smile. And I'm like, that is it. It took me back. I didn't know what to expect from him, but I don't think I expected that.
Yeah.
So simple, so doable, and he got it.
Yeah.
You know, a guy got it, and so to him, obviously that makes a difference. But Jennifer, I think the smile is the inward. The smile manifests outwardly what's going on inwardly. Do you think?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
And so, you know, I think when it comes down to your smile, it goes on with what's going on inside. It reflects your heart. You know, I'm a woman of faith, and one of the scriptures in Proverbs says, guard well your heart, for from it flow the springs of life, or living water. And I'm like, yes, 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 yes. And then there's another one in 1 Peter 3. And, you know, prefacing it starts with, you know, your beauty should not come with outward adornment only, such as the gold jewelry and the braiding of hair. It's the inward beauty, the gentle and quiet spirit, which is a great word in God's sight.
Right.
And so I think that is it. You know, we can do all these extra things. We can put lashes on, we can get our lips done, we can get our nails done. But the truth is, our inward beauty that's the key, that's the important, that's what we need to nourish. That's what we need to spend time on. And it is so essential. A healthy heart is so essential. You know, and I think just the smile. When he said smile, I thought, that is it. That is it. How much are we smiling? Because does that not just change the atmosphere in a room?
Absolutely.
I love it.
I do too. I love that. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing that. So we have our ultimate beauty tip, the smile, and really what comes from the heart. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being here. I would love to let my audience know all about you. So how can people connect if they're interested in looking at your services and your business?
Absolutely. So my business is 940 Essentials Ink Spa. You can find me online. My email, all my contact info is on there, as well as my Instagram account and so forth. So feel free to reach out anytime with any questions. If you just want to chat, reach out.
All right. Well,
reach out. Thank you, Jennifer.
So if you have any beauty tips you'd like to share with us, feel free to put them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye.